Ladies and gentlemen, let's get one thing straight. Success is not for the faint of heart. It's not a given, and it sure as hell isn't handed to you on a silver platter. It's a battle, a relentless fight. And if you want to make it to the top, you've got to pay the price of sacrifice. You see, people talk about success like it's some magical, easy thing. They look at the winners and see the glory, the fancy cars, the big houses, the accolades. But what they fail to see is the years of hard work, the sleepless nights, the pain, and most of all, the sacrifices that were made to get there. Success demands sacrifice, and if you're not willing to give up what you love today for what you want tomorrow, then you're not ready for it. Now, you want to talk about comfort? Let me tell you, comfort is the enemy of success. If you're sitting there waiting for the perfect moment, for things to feel right, you'll be waiting forever. The most successful people don't wait for the stars to align. They don't wait for a sign or for things to feel good. They dive into the struggle headfirst, knowing that comfort doesn't breed success, it breeds mediocrity. It's the struggle, the grind, the discomfort that leads to growth. And here's the hard truth: success requires tough love. You think this is a game? You think the world owes you something because you work hard? Think again. Success doesn't give a damn about your feelings. It doesn't care how many times you fail or how many times you've been knocked down. Success is earned through pain, through tough decisions, and through a relentless drive to be better. It's about making the hard choices, setting boundaries, and telling people what they don't want to hear. It's about telling yourself, I will not settle for less than my best, even when it feels like the world is against you. But most people can't handle that. They're too busy trying to please everyone else, trying to fit in, trying to get approval from people who aren't even going to be there when they make it to the top. Let me tell you something: you cannot please everyone and still achieve greatness. You can't keep playing nice with the people who are holding you back. You can't keep letting others dictate your life and your success. If you want to make it, you've got to stop caring about what others think and start focusing on your purpose, your goals, your vision. Because if you're not focused on your purpose, then you're just wasting your time. But here's the thing: you have to endure the pain. The pain of sacrifice, the pain of rejection, the pain of failure. And I know you don't want to hear this, but the pain is the growth. You can't grow without it. You can't become the person you were meant to be if you're not willing to endure the hardships. Every ounce of pain you go through today will be the strength you have tomorrow. You will rise higher than you ever imagined. But you've got to embrace the struggle, not shy away from it. Success is for those who are willing to sacrifice, who are willing to endure the discomfort, who are willing to make the tough choices, and who are willing to break free from the chains of people pleasing. It's for those who get their hands dirty, who go through the fire and come out stronger, who stand tall and say, I will not settle. I will not quit. So if you want to succeed, stop waiting for someone to hand it to you. Stop looking for shortcuts, for the easy way out. The only way to get to the top is to embrace the struggle, make the sacrifices, and never stop pushing forward. That's the price of success. Are you ready to pay it? Because if you are, I guarantee you there's no limit to what you can achieve. Success is not a gift. It's not something you're going to wake up one day and stumble into. Success demands sacrifice, and it will ask for more than you ever imagined. It will challenge everything you know about yourself and everything you thought you wanted. But here's the truth that most people won't tell you. You can't have the success you dream of without letting go of something. Success isn't free, and it isn't easy. Too many people look at success like it's a straight path, as if it's just going to fall into their laps once they've put in a little bit of effort. But it's not that simple. You see, to get what you want, you have to let go of what you don't need. That means giving up comfort, The things that make you feel good today for the promise of something greater tomorrow. It means saying no to people, to distractions, to habits, to everything that doesn't serve your bigger purpose. Success demands your focus, your discipline, and your ability to make the hard decisions. If you want to win, you have to be willing to give up the things that feel easy. You've got to step outside of what's familiar, what's safe. You think that life is about finding a perfect balance between work and play. But the reality is that when you're striving for greatness, that balance doesn't exist. You can't be half in and half out. You can't be on the fence about what you're chasing. Success demands your total commitment. There is no other way. You have to be all in, 100%. If you want the rewards, you have to be willing to sacrifice your time, your energy, your resources, and yes, sometimes even your relationships. Sacrifice isn't just about what you give up, it's also about what you're willing to endure. You'll face moments where you want to quit. You'll face adversity that seems impossible to overcome. You'll face criticism from people who don't believe in you, doubts from the inside, and fear trying to pull you back into the comfortable life you once knew. But success isn't about avoiding those challenges, it's about overcoming them. It's about being so focused on your goal that nothing and no one can derail you. Success demands that you stay in the game when the game is at its hardest. It demands that you keep moving forward even when you want to stop. You cannot have success without sacrifice because success is born in discomfort. It's born in the struggle, in the late nights, in the long hours, in the moments when everyone else is resting and you're still grinding. It's in the moments where you decide that you want more, that you won't settle for mediocrity, that you will push past your limits to create something extraordinary. Success is earned in the sacrifice you make when you're not being watched, when you're not getting applause, when no one else believes in what you're doing. It's in those moments that your commitment to success is proven. The reality is that most people aren't willing to make those sacrifices. They want the rewards, but they're not willing to pay the price. They want success to be easy. They want it to come without the struggle, without the pain. But it doesn't work like that. If you want success, you've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You've got to understand that every sacrifice you make, no matter how painful it feels, is getting you closer to the life you want. The sacrifices you make today are the foundation of your future. So when you're standing at that crossroads, when you're deciding whether to take the easy route or push through the hard one, remember that success won't come to you unless you're willing to make those sacrifices. Your sacrifices today are the seeds that will grow into the success you desire tomorrow. And don't get it twisted, success is not for the weak, and it's not for the faint of heart. It's for the people who are willing to make hard choices, who understand that sacrifice is a necessary part of the journey. So ask yourself, are you ready to pay the price for the success you say you want? Because the truth is, you won't get there without giving up something. What are you willing to sacrifice to make your dream a reality? Comfort is the enemy of success. Now, I know that might sound harsh to some of you, but let me tell you, this comfort will never get you where you want to go. We live in a world that celebrates comfort. People chase comfort like it's the ultimate goal, the end game. We've been conditioned to believe that the good life is about ease, about relaxation, about being comfortable in every aspect of our lives. But that is a lie. Comfort is the enemy of greatness, the thief of potential, the wall between you and the success you dream of. Think about it. Where do we grow? We grow when we're stretched, when we're challenged, when we're pushed beyond what we thought we were capable of. Success is not found in a comfortable chair, sipping a drink and watching the world go by. Success is found in the grind, in the hustle, in the discomfort of doing what most people won't do. It's found in the nights you stay up, the sacrifices you make, the risks you take. It's found when you choose to step out of your comfort zone, to say enough is enough, and to fight for your dreams. But that's the problem. Comfort is easy. Comfort is a trap. It's seductive because it feels good. It tells you to relax, to take a break, to wait for the perfect moment. Comfort keeps you stuck, trapped in the same place, with the same habits and the same excuses. It tells you that you've worked hard enough that you deserve a break. And let me be clear, there's nothing wrong with rest, but there is something wrong with staying comfortable for too long. Comfort is what keeps you from pushing yourself. It keeps you from going after your goals with the fire and intensity they demand. Comfort is the thing that whispers in your ear, take it easy. Don't push yourself too hard, but if you want success, you have to ignore that voice. Because success will never be handed to you on a silver platter. It won't come knocking on your door while you're lounging in your comfort zone. Success is earned. And the price you pay for it is discomfort, struggle, and sacrifice. The road to success is messy. It's filled with failures, with moments of doubt, with times when you feel like you can't go on. But that's the very thing that builds character. That's what separates the winners from the dreamers. The dreamers sit back in comfort, waiting for the perfect moment to arrive. The winners, the ones who succeed, embrace the discomfort. They run headfirst into the challenge. They don't wait for the conditions to be just right. They make the conditions right because they understand that greatness requires effort, and effort requires discomfort. Here's the thing you need to understand: growth happens in discomfort. You cannot grow without pushing yourself beyond your limits. The growth you seek, the success you dream of, will not come from staying in your safe, cozy zone. It's going to come when you take risks, when you fail, when you pick yourself up after every knockdown. It comes from waking up every day, even when you don't feel like it, and grinding. Success isn't a fairy tale. It's a grind. It's a constant struggle against the forces that want you to stay comfortable and settle for mediocrity. But that's not you. Not if you're serious about achieving greatness. You have to reject comfort and choose the discomfort of growth instead. Comfort will tell you to play it safe. Comfort will tell you that there's no need to take big risks. Comfort will tell you that you can get by with the bare minimum. But comfort will never make you exceptional. It will never take you to the top. The people who reach the top are the ones who understand that success isn't about ease. It's about doing the hard work when no one's looking. It's about putting in the hours when others are asleep. It's about fighting through the pain and pushing through the struggle when the world tells you to stop. And when you do that, when you push past comfort, that's when you find greatness. Comfort is the enemy of success, and if you want to succeed, you've got to be willing to fight against it every single day. You've got to be willing to step outside your comfort zone and into the arena where the true winners play. That's where success is found. Not in the comfort of your couch, not in the safety of the crowd, but in the struggle, the grind, and the discomfort of pushing yourself to be the best version of you. So the next time comfort tries to lure you in, remember, success doesn't live there. It lives in the discomfort, in the sacrifice, and in the fight to be more than you ever thought possible. So step up, step out, and get uncomfortable. That's where your success begins. Success is not something that's handed to you on a silver platter. You don't get to simply show up, say a few words, and expect greatness to pour into your lap. Success demands something far more valuable than that. It demands tough love. You see, we live in a world that's obsessed with instant gratification, with shortcuts, and with the idea that we can skip the hard parts and still somehow achieve greatness. But I'm here to tell you the hard truth. There's no such thing as success without sacrifice, and sacrifice means tough love. Tough love isn't about being cruel or harsh. It's about setting boundaries, demanding more from yourself, and refusing to let yourself fall into mediocrity. It's about being brutally honest with yourself, even when it hurts. You have to understand that In order to succeed, there will be moments when you have to cut off distractions, eliminate bad habits, and say no to people who hold you back. This isn't easy, but it's necessary. If you want to reach the heights of success, you cannot afford to surround yourself with negativity, with people who aren't supporting your vision, or with habits that pull you down. There will be times when you have to say no to the people you love. There will be moments when you have to choose your dreams over comfort, ambition over familiarity, and your own growth over the approval of others. Tough love means being willing to disappoint others in order to stay true to your path. It means telling the people around you that your success is non-negotiable, that you will no longer settle for less than your potential. It's not about being selfish, it's about being self-disciplined enough to understand that sometimes the people who care about you the most are the ones who will keep you in your comfort zone, keeping you from the greatness you are capable of. Tough love also means setting the standard for yourself and holding yourself accountable. You cannot afford to give yourself excuses. You cannot afford to let laziness or procrastination win. When you are committed to success, you must be relentless in your pursuit. You have to work harder than you've ever worked. Be more disciplined than you've ever been. And push yourself to levels that you never thought possible. The price of success is not measured in hours worked, it's measured in sacrifices made. It's about saying no to the things that hold you back, whether that's the temptation to procrastinate, the desire to please others, or the pull of your comfort zone. The world is full of distractions. There's always something or someone pulling you in 100 different directions. But true success is achieved by those who can cut through the noise, stay focused on the goal, and keep pushing forward no matter how tough it gets. It's about rejecting the easy way out, choosing the hard path, and being okay with the fact that the road to success is often lonely, uncomfortable, and full of rejection. The reality is that success doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care how many times you've been hurt or how many setbacks you've faced. Success doesn't owe you anything, and it will not show up simply because you want it to. It shows up for the people who are willing to put in the work, who are willing to face their fears, and who are willing to give up their comfort and their convenience to get where they need to go. This is the price of success. When you understand that success demands tough love, you'll stop making excuses. You'll stop blaming the world around you for your lack of progress. Instead, you'll take full responsibility for where you are and where you want to go. You'll stop waiting for someone to give you permission to succeed and start giving yourself the permission to take control of your destiny. It's time to stop being nice to yourself. Stop making excuses. Stop tolerating mediocrity. The only way forward is through the pain, through the hard choices, and through the sacrifices. And once you make that decision, there is nothing that can stop you. Because the price of success is tough love, and it's a price that will be worth every ounce of effort you put into it. You've got to get this people-pleasing is a trap, and it will keep you stuck. The moment you start living to gain approval from others is the moment you stop living for yourself. You see, the world will always have something to say about what you do, how you do it, and who you do it with. But here's the thing, you will never be able to please everyone, and trying to do so is a surefire way to rob yourself of your purpose. The truth is, when you try to please everyone, you lose sight of your own vision. You get so caught up in what others think of you, in meeting their expectations and chasing their validation, that you forget the most important thing: you are the only person who knows what's best for you. Your purpose is not about meeting the needs of others, it's about fulfilling your own. Let me tell you something, nobody gets to decide your future except you. When you start living for other people's approval, you're putting your life in their hands. You're letting their opinions shape your destiny. And that's a dangerous game to play. Too many people live their whole lives based on the expectations of others, sacrificing their dreams, their passions, and their potential to make other people comfortable. But in the end, it's your life that's being wasted. The clock keeps ticking, and if you don't take control of your own journey, you'll look up one day and realize you spent your best years living for someone else's idea of success, not your own. When you start to focus on your purpose, the noise from the world gets quieter. The opinions of others become less important. It's not about being selfish, it's about being self-aware. You need to have the strength to say, this is my path, this is my journey, this is my life, and I'm living it on my terms. You can't be afraid to disappoint others if you're honoring yourself. Sometimes the people you care about most may not understand your choices, but you have to be strong enough to stand your ground, to keep your eyes fixed on your goals, and to stay true to your own vision. The truth is, the people who love you the most will eventually respect your determination to live for yourself. When you stop trying to please people, you free yourself. You stop being a prisoner to everyone else's expectations, and you start being the architect of your own future. But it starts with understanding that your purpose isn't up for negotiation. It's something deep within you, something that only you can fully grasp. Others can give you advice and they can tell you what they think is best, but only you can truly know what you're meant to do. The moment you let go of the need for approval, you unlock the power to fully pursue your dreams, because when you're focused on your purpose, your vision becomes clearer. Your decisions become sharper. Your energy becomes stronger. You stop chasing empty validation, and you start attracting the things that truly matter: opportunities, relationships, and success that align with your purpose. It's time to stop caring about what others think. You don't have to explain your choices, your goals, or your dreams to anyone. If they're not with you, if they don't see your vision, that's okay. They don't have to. Your purpose is not for everyone to understand. It's for you to live out. So stop wasting time trying to live up to someone else's expectations. Go after what you were meant to do. If you want to be truly successful, if you want to live a life of fulfillment and impact, you've got to own your purpose. Take full responsibility for your life and your journey. It's time to focus on what's important: your future, your dreams, and your purpose. The only validation you need is the validation you give yourself. You're here for a reason, and it's up to you to make it count. Let the world watch as you rise. Let them doubt, let them question. You stay focused on your purpose, and I promise you nothing will stop you from achieving greatness. Let me remind you, you are not here to live up to the expectations of others. You are here to live for yourself, to honor your unique purpose and your vision. The sooner you let go of the need to please everyone, the sooner you will let go of the need to please everyone, the sooner you will discover the true power within you. Don't waste your time chasing validation from the outside world when everything you need is already inside of you. Your purpose is the only approval you need, and it is the driving force that will propel you forward no matter the obstacles or the doubters. Remember, people will come and go, opinions will shift, but your purpose, your drive, and your vision, they are yours and yours alone. You have the power to shape your own future, but only if you stop seeking permission and start living unapologetically for yourself. So stand tall, stand strong, and never let anyone's expectations derail you from your path. Your success, your happiness, your fulfillment, all of it begins with you. Focus on your purpose, believe in it with every ounce of your being, and watch as the world aligns with your vision. You were made for greatness, and now it's time to show the world what that looks like.